Yes.
Okay. Now, today, as I mentioned, our webinar training is regarding add, edit, and upload the listing. That's very easy. I'm sure that all of you knows, but just for reminding you, I will try to say some points, and as I mentioned, very easy, and I will try to finish it up to 30 minutes. Okay, again, when you want to go for upload the listing, the same as you go to the MLS, you put your number, TREB number, TREB ID actually, sorry, and PIN number and authenticate password, the clarity. Actually, it will be okay, 327497. Okay.
Hi, Mohammed. Very good, Mohammed. I sent you the link. We have the webinar today for TREB training. Can you join
Jerry,
the webinar, please?
Jerry, can you mute yourself?
Oh, you're out. Okay. All right.
Jerry?
No problem. No problem. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, Jerry, can you mute yourself? Jerry? Jerry? Okay, sorry, but actually, we go to this screen that this is the main screen of Toronto Real Estate Board. Then you go to add and edit, upload the listing. You go to search properties. Click on the search properties, the same as you are searching for finding property the same way, and you see that the screen of searching the property. On the left side, you see huge amount of buttons. And also the button here is web authority sign. You see here. You can also go to here for web form authority sign to all the link are here. You can put it on the link and go to the other side. For the add edit, there is a button in the name of plus add edit. You see here, the button here, add edit. When you click on this, you go to another window. This window shows that add listing, edit listing, drafts, clone listing, right? And for different property, for residential freehold, residential condo, and other commercial, both for sale and for lease, okay? Just I want to say one point that add and edit should be permitted by broker of record of the brokerage. Therefore, if you don't have access to add and edit listing, you should ask broker of record to allow you to go to add you to the add and edit listing, right? Therefore, it's a very easy process for broker of record to just give the permission to this agent, and the agent can be able, have capability to go and do add, edit, and upload the listing. Okay. When you want to upload the listing, you should use it add listing, this, and you should also use one of those residential freehold, residential condo, and other, and so on. In this case, for example, I will use residential condo and other, because as an example, and the same as for freehold, the same as for commercial. When you go to this for, I check it also for lease, for example, right? The button of continue become on. You put it on the button of continue, bring it on this another window. This window is all the information that you needed. You should put it in the MLS. Also at the end, there is photos, attachment. You see that at the end. This is for photos. And also if you have any video URL, anything, you have any virtual tool, you can put it the link here, automatically virtual tool automatically insert on the MLS. For the photo also, you can upload it here just by put it on the upload, and then you have this capability up to 64, 65 photo you can upload it. Period to that, something like period to this new technology of Toronto Real Estate Board, just it permitted up to 20 photos. Right now, you have this capability to put up to 65 photos. Also, you can put another attachment. You can put another attachment. Sorry about that. Like disclosure, like Schedule B, Schedule C. If you have a land plan, survey, anything you can upload here. And that's very easy. Okay. Now, what can be able to do that to get fill out this form? Okay. The same as MLS sheet, MLS data information sheet. They want assessment number, PIN number. Those things that doesn't have a star is not mandatory. But those that have a star in front of it, like the blue star, you see that? They need, for example, you should put area, municipality, community, street, all the things that have the blue star should be filled out. And one of the things that I want to say, it is the same as MLS sheet that you fill out in the web form authentication. You should bring it here. And the thing that you have is if the condo is a little bit different from the freehold, because the condo have maintenance fee, the freehold doesn't have it. The amenities, all the things, the property management. But in the freehold doesn't have. Therefore, each MLS sheet is different according to the types of the property, right? And the description. Description here, don't forget the same as MLS. Put it in meter, Some of the agent, unfortunately, put it the length one wide in feet. If they put it in the length and width, in the feet, automatically MLS consider is as meter and convert it to feet when they want to upload it to the MLS listing. Please don't forget to put it, converted the feet to the meter and put it the length and width in the meter section. And regarding the remarks for client extras and remark for brokerage, it is not again write it here. Just you go to the web form auto design and through the MLS, copy and paste it, put it here. I will show you how to do that. You know, you can go again to open another Windows for web form auto design. And when you go on web form auto design, you have in the MLS, you have all the information that you make it. Therefore, you can just copy and paste it, put it there. For example, for myself, I did something like this. This is a condo that I put it there for the list, Hollywood Avenue. In the Hollywood Avenue, the template, you can use it. I use it the template actually for the leasing. The template that I have for Hollywood is the MLS sheet. Actually, should find it the MLS sheet for the Hollywood. Go and see it. Go to the dashboard again. Visit the transaction. Yeah, here actually should be this one. Because I have the MLS for that, already I have. Okay, suppose that I want to add MLS in this transaction. let's start it from now on. I think much better for you to how to do that, because I said that. Or for example, I use it round field for this one. Round field. See that is maybe MLS. You have the MLS. Is the listing agreement. Just have the listing agreement. Okay. We go to create template and find it. I go to condo residential for the lease. This one. I use it. This one. The template, the forms. I use it. The forms. Here. In the form, you see that MLS data information for condo co-op. I use this one. Okay. When you fill out this one, condo co-op ownership timeshare lease, all the information here the same as information in the ad listing, the same. For example, you see that the Toronto C14, for example, below that is, it is for Hollywood. It is for Hollywood. That already I was looking for. 35 Hollywood, unit number, Dell Property Management, condo registry office, condo corporation number. The same, you should bring it there and fill out the same way. When you are there, one by one, you should fill out there. And then, for example, lease price, landlord name, all the things. And finally, as I mentioned, you should here put it as meter. And you see the length by meter, not by foot. Because automatically the MLS will convert meter to feet. And also for copy pasting, this you can bring it here, copy, just copy this one, copy, and bring it here. Paste it. It is pasted. Remarks for client. Paste it here. You see? Not necessary to come again, type it again. The same for extra, the same for remark. And when you did this one, finished it, we go for upload the photo and finally upload the order attachment and automatically come to the map and then submit. When you submit, automatically come to the MLS. That's very, very easy. Right? Therefore, in the web form auto sign, you have the history of your listing, MLS listing, all the information that already you have the signature and initial of your client. Because as I mentioned, first of all, you should get initial of your client in the MLS data information sheet. You should have the signature of your client in the MLS data information sheet, working with Realtor, listing agreement, all the attachment. And then when you want to use, when you want to upload the listing, you should have all the executed documents of that sign and initial of your client, and then you should come to the add, edit, and upload the listing. That's very easy. And right away, give it the number of the listing, and you have upload the listing. This is one thing. Now, if you want to This is just for uploading the listing. If you would want just one, if you decide, for example, to come to edit the listing, sometimes you want to put a photo, you want to put some modification of remark for client, extras, remark for brokerage. You want to did some mistake, you want to correct it, you should go add edit listing, not add edit listing. Again, you put residential condo, and for the list, the same as before, edit listing. This one, edit. The MLS number you should have already, because already you uploaded. You have the MLS number here. Automatically bring it you in that listing, and you can be able to modify. For example, in my case, Hollywood, I will go and find out the MLS number and then edit listing. I will find it, the Hollywood, and then try to find out. This one, 35 Hollywood. This is the MLS number. This is the Hollywood. Just copy paste this one, the MLS number, copy. Add listing, add edit. Residential condo and other for lease. Edit listing, put the condo number here, open it. Okay, it's come here, that condo. Now you have option to edit listing detail. You use this one. A status price change. For example, you want you sold condition the property. You should go to the status price. I will show one by one. First of all, I go to edit listing detail. If you go to edit listing detail, automatically bring it to the same window that I showed already that was not filled out. You should fill out actually. This one, you know. This is the MLS data information sheet that already I fill out, you see. Now, for example, I want to change the photos, for example, or you want to add the photos. Again, put it uploaded, for example. Photo here, browses from your computer, and finally uploaded, automatically one photo come there. It is for example, this one. Or if you want to attach something, for example, here, I have 3 attachments to a schedule and one disclosure. You can upload it another attachment. So, and as I mentioned, this is the map that automatically the TREB inserted there. Automatically, when you put it your property, automatically the location of the property shows on the map. Okay, that's very easy. You can be able to modify everything here. You can put it instead of room 6, put it 7, room 2. You can modify it, right? That's very easy. Now, if the status of, consider that you want to put the status, residential, condo, for lease, edit listing, put it the MLS number, so open it. Consider I want to status, change the status and price change, continue. Bring it to this window. To this window. This window said that lease conditional. Actually, we don't have any lease conditional. Lease suspended. You see that? 3 options here, right? If there is a condition, just in case, put it condition. Condition expiry date, put it here. Escape clause, usually no, and submit. Done. In respect to sale, it is sold condition and sold. You should be able to, edit and update the situation of the property. As I mentioned, after 24 hours of any update happen, you should be edit and do it by MLS. Unfortunately, I saw that a few of the agent, after 14 days, after 2 weeks, they didn't change the updated of the property, and other agent considered that this property is in the MLS, and they ask for appointment to book the appointment and show the property to their clients. Unfortunately, the officer said, okay, this is sold. Oh my God, why didn't update it? This is 14 days, this is 12 days. It is against the RICO law. And unfortunately, he said that I'm not responsible. You can talk to the listing agent, and become headache for both sides. Anyway, therefore, as after 24 hours, please, update your listing. Again, we go to other icons. Again, add listing. Opening. Edit open house information. You can put it here. You can edit open house here. Automatically bring it to this page. Continue. Open house date from time to time. You put open house in your MLS, for example, this day, or maybe just MLS, let you know, just put it one time open house. Then when this week you put open house, for next week you should delete the other one, the previous open house, and update it, the new open house that will be happen next week, for example, right? Again, we go to other icon. Edit listing. Okay, manage photos. Manage photos you can do by here, this icon, and also edit listing detail, both. Edit listing detail is complete version of the listing. Therefore, the manage photo automatically bring you to the managing photos. That's all. Manage attachment, the same. You can use by manage attachment or edit listing detail, both. Map location, you can change it. And virtual tool at the end of the MLS, there is a URL. You can delete that URL in the edit listing detail or virtual tool and put it the new URL. That's very easy. I think that's, as I mentioned, the uploading and edit listing for today, as I mentioned, very easy and not to take time too much. And if you have any question, first of all, regarding this, then if you don't have, I will go for Mahsa's question regarding copy paste of the detail that last time I put in the web formatter site. Any question?
Alex, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question to you is that, it's important that you mention that, the virtual tour, can you go back to the links where it shows, the URLs?
Yeah, sure. I will go, for example, this one, virtual tour for Hollywood, for example, right? This one, continue, member plus, no, it is automatical. I will go another way, sorry.
So when you say member plus, that means the agents have to be, they have to pay extra to be part of that member plus?
Yes. This is for different companies that make virtual tour. But I have, for example, my own virtual tour. It is the product and service directory for virtual tour that the TREB presented to the agent. For example, this $120 per house, right? Make it for you. And the location here, it is 280 West Beverly Creek Road, Richmond Hill, contact Gene Wine. If you want, you can make email. They are the website. Another company, this one, Advertors, something like that. I didn't use that one. I have my own.
Right.
I have one and also presented last time also to Mahsa, that the virtual tour company that I'm working with that. Therefore, I exit this one. I will go to edit listing, detail, go to this one, continue. I will go through this one. You know, at the bottom of the detail of the MLS, you see that here, the section. Virtual tour URL. Did you see that, Jerry?
Yes.
Virtual tour URL. You can copy paste the link that the company give it to you regarding the virtual tour, and then paste it here, right? Automatically, yes. The virtual tour automatically come on the top of the MLS.
Okay, so the important thing, what I want to let everybody know in the group, right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 URLs. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
The important thing is that if you can use all these 6 URLs and provide that information, it will get you more marketing exposure from the Toronto Real Estate Board.
That's correct. 100% right.
Okay.
100%.
So if you want free advertisement, use the Toronto Real Estate Board to advertise for you, but you need to provide that information for them to help you.
Correct. You know, Jerry, majority of time, and I said that maybe 98% of real estate, maximum using virtual tour and maximum sales brochure URL. I then say that, for example, all fish sheet, map location URL, soundbite, especially these two, soundbite and all feed sheet. I didn't see that. But if you have something like you have a brochure of your listing, you can put it here. As Jerry said, if you can be able to put all your URL, for sure your marketing is become more and more.
Like for example, that soundbite, right? The soundbite can be, you know, the listing agent can actually put a personal message to the people. Hi, this is Massa. You know, I want to tell you about this awesome, beautiful, fantastic property, why you should be coming to us, because we are, you know, so now you can actually use this for marketing. So create your voice message and put it on that listing, right?
Right.
Even the map location URL, right? If you can even create your own custom map location for that property, right?
Right.
Now you can get all that extra information. That what is that other thing I don't understand? Alt feed sheet. What is that?
Which one?
The third one.
I didn't use that one. Actually, I think the same as brochure, but it's much more complete, and it is moving types of sheet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
when you open this sheet, also the property move in different way. It's very, very. I think the company that I work at said that if you want all of these, you should pay at least, for example, $980. I can be able to make all of you for you. But for example, just if you want virtual tour plus the photo, 280, 250, something like. It depends on the size of the home, the location of the home, type of the home. You know.
Yes. So what we can do is that now we can teach our agents how to create those additional pictures, because if you put 60 pictures additional, that gives you more exposure. Yeah. Okay. If you put the map location, that's easy to put map location, easy to do the soundbite URL, right? And even that alt feed sheet, right? If we know exactly what it is, we can create it and show the agents how to do this, right? So that way we get more exposure, free exposure from the TREB.
That's right. Yes, correct. Yeah. As here also, I want to add something that here also you can open houses here, as I mentioned here, open house. Every week you want to put open house. This week you did job, you did open house. For the next week, again, you should go edit listing, remove the previous one and put the, for example, the new date. That's very easy from time to time. For example, Sunday or Saturday from 2 to 4. And open house. If you are also put it the note, also you can put it the note too. If you have put it appointment, you can put it the appointment. You know, this listing It's very, very complete. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
now the other
You know,
important thing, right, Alex?
you
Like for
complete.
example, where you see the open house notes, what you can actually do is that the agent can actually put the link of your open house, right? So that you can also promote other open houses if you have, or if you want the clients to contact you for the open house, you can actually put your the link or your domain for that open house. So now you're getting more exposure.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Can you, for the time being, is this live, Alex?
What do you think? What do
No,
you mean?
what I want to know is that that open house note, right? If you put in www.urock365.com, right? Will it allow, the system will allow you to put that in?
Urock
365.com.
365.com.
Okay.
Now,
And a space, and then you say space,
mhm.
click click on open house button for more information, right? So you're just putting, because you're promoting your website.
For open house date, you can. Just here, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
space. Yeah, and then you say click on open house button. I'm just testing this
Mm-hmm. Click on open house.
button. Does it allow you to add more information?
No.
Okay. So that means we have to, the only thing what you can do is that you can add a short note there. And the best thing would be to put the URL, a short URL over there. Can you
Yeah,
save
sure.
that? Yes. Can you save that? I want to see if it actually allows you to save it.
Yeah, sure. I will do that for this submit right now. We see what happened. Yeah, so submit and see that what happened. Then maybe you can be able to go to see the it is done or not. This is actually the MLS sheet that I created for the listing that I have in the Hollywood Avenue, Unit 2306.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you can go to Urock 365. I don't know. Can I go and see that Urock 365?
No, I want to see where it shows on the listing. Does that information appear on the listing somewhere? Urock 365?
No, I don't. So we see that again. I will go to.
Yes, it did show.
This?
Yes, it does. You know where the open house section is?
Mm-hmm.
At the very top.
Okay.
Then there's a small note that says that had the URL there.
On the listing, right?
Yes, on the listing. You can see it again.
I will go to the 35 Hollywood right now to see that this one. Okay. Oh yes, it is open house notes, www.urock365.com. That's all. You see that?
Wow. Wow. You see that, how powerful that is? We should actually be putting that type of, we have to create a short domain like that, right? So that now people next time they say, oh, you know what, I need to click on that, right? That's called free exposure, free marketing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. That's very good.
Okay. That's for upload, listing, add, edit. If you have any question, please ask. I will answer the question. Any question? No?
Let me check if anybody has any question, if they have raised any hands. I guess they have to unmute. Let me unmute everybody so they can ask the question.
Yeah.
Or Alex, I think you have to unmute everybody because you're the host.
Yes. Sure. Put it the participant. Again, Janet, I think.
I am actually good. I have no question. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Alex. That was excellent.
That's good. Okay. By the way, do you have any question regarding the question? I think the Masa have it. What's the question, Masa? May you repeat it again? Masa, may you repeat your question again?
It was regarding to copy paste like custom clause that you showed. You can put it in your personal folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Close this. Move those. Okay. Auto sign again. Right. Consider you want to add clauses, right? Am I right?
Add clauses or some custom, because last time you copy paste and you edit some part of you know, you added some or edited some of the clauses, and Jerry asked you how you can make a personal one. You showed that you can copy paste the exist clauses with some edit and put it in your personal folder.
Okay. Okay, you know, consider that, yeah, my transaction, for example, right? For example, this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agreement of purchase asset, right? I want to add some clauses to my existing Schedule A, right? This is like my offer, right? You go to Schedule A, myself, this is my Schedule A, right? This is the clauses that already, right? Right?
Yeah.
Now we want to add clauses here. Okay, we go to the system, setup. In the setup, there is a button under the name of classes. This class. There are personal class, office class, system class. You see that? For example, you want to put it the office classes. For example, for residential freehold sale, this one, right? These classes coming, all these, right? All of them. For example, you want to add to this one, copy this one, this class, did you see that? Copy, and bring it to here, to here. It's done. Oh, sorry. You go one more times to go to this one. To home.
Alex, we cannot see your screen. We can only see your picture.
Oh, oh, did you see that? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, it should be.
Share your screen.
Yeah, sure. Can you see right now?
Yes.
Okay. One more times. You know, Masa, did you go to see the how to go to the classes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now I copy this one. Copy this class. I select these classes. I did copy and bring it to this one that I actually, this one, Wilfred. Schedule A of Wilfred. Agreement of purchase as said. Bring it to Schedule A. Schedule A. See? I want to add that class that I selected from office class, right? Put it here and paste it. Okay. Right now, paste it. Regarding the modification of the classes, for example, the seller and buyer. For example, I put buyer. agrees to leave the premises, for example, or add something else, right? If you want to make yourself, again, you can copy here, modify here, copy, bring it to the classes. Many button here. Many button. This one. This one. This class, right? I'm closing this one. Back to classes again. Come to the personal class. For example, buyer classes, I want to put here. Regarding the mortgage, I put add one classes here, add here. Add new classes. Regarding cleaning of the house. Cleaning of the house or property. I put in the new class here, paste it, save it. It's it here, right? Therefore, you can be able, every time you can be able to customize modification, the classes that you wanted. Whenever, again, for next time, you want to use these classes, just go click on this class and copy paste and put it there. That's all.
Even the folder of buyer clauses, you made it by yourself or no? That folder.
As an example, I made it by myself. You can make it for buyer, for seller, for leaser, for anything.
Okay, then add a folder. How you add a folder here?
To do the folder. Okay. For you make a folder, classes again. These personal classes, put it here, add here. Here, make a folder. You see that? Add new class or add new folder.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah, okay.
Classes. Seller classes. Put it here, seller. Seller classes. You see that?
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Good?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks.
Any question? Simi, do you have any question? Simi? Simi cannot hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Pat, do you have any comment?
Yeah, I have one comment.
Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. I'm putting my phone on the tripod. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. My phone just dropped. Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
One second. Very good, Alex. Excellent explanation.
Thank you.
I wanted to tell everybody that we're gonna have Rob Vivian as a long-term strategic alliance with United Realty. So he's going to be coaching every 2 months, one topic for United Realty of Canada agents. So the next, the first one would be probably next week or the week after. So the topic of this webinar would be how to have a strong summer plus accountability, which is extremely important. So that's a good news for all of us that he's going to be part of our coaching system. So he's, Rob Vivian, he's among top 20 coaches in North America. So among people like Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, Brian Buffoni, or other coaches, big coaches in North America, he's top 20, among top 20.
Well, what I would rate him, Pat, is that he might be top 20 in North America, but he is definitely in the top 5 list in Canada.
Oh yeah, for sure, because all those top 20 coaches, I think probably 19 of them are in US. I'm not sure, but probably 19 of them in US. Probably he's, as you said, you're absolutely right. Probably he's top 5 or top 3 coach in Canada. So we are very glad to announce that he's part of, long-term strategic alliance and part of United Realty. So that's what I wanted to announce.
Okay. As Pat asking me to do that, I will go for CMA, comparative market analysis. Comparative market analysis, unfortunately, majority of the agent doesn't do that. It is a folder of CMA that you will send for your client, either seller or buyer. And sometimes it is one of the good things for your promotion and getting the listing from your client. That
Yes.
you can get a free CMA. Majority of the agent doesn't know that the scientific way of CMA, believe me. And I will describe it in the scientific words and very clean and in the very easy way, like a piece of cake for you, that you can be able to make a CMA very easy.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you, everybody. I think that's it for now for today's webinar. Appreciate it. So we are going to record this webinar, and we are also going to make it available on the United Realty website and also on urock365.com website.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Have a
See you
good day.
soon. You
Bye-bye.
too.